Has it come to this? Drivers leaving their back doors wide open to show thieves there's nothing valuable inside. The startling photo was taken in Oakland, California, in a region staggered by a wave of smash-and-grab robberies.
There he goes, he just broke in.
Florist Parissa Hamat left that black SUV open.
I leave my car door open so that there's nothing in my car, and they can see that there's nothing to take.
Now across the bay, San Francisco's liberal mayor, who's facing withering attacks by conservatives for being soft on crime, has had enough.
It comes to an end when we take the steps to be more aggressive with law enforcement, more aggressive with the changes in our policies, and less tolerant of all the that has destroyed our city.
California is on a roadway to hell. It's incompetent leadership, an overrepresentation of incompetent leaders that dumb Democratic people voted for to put them in office. Y'all didn't want Larry Elder to change things around. Now we have a whole state that's basically anarchy. London Breed, the mayor of San Francisco, is an incompetent leader. And that city is completely falling apart. People are literally leaving signs on their car door saying that their front door is open. So don't break in their window because it's costing a lot of money and the insurance ain't covering it, and you don't want to pay that $500 deductible. People leaving their back doors open, their trunk to their car, to let people know it ain't nothing in there. I never thought we would see something like this in a first world country. Maybe California is like its own country. Maybe California is a third world country, and I don't know. Maybe it broke apart from the United States. I'm not really sure. Maybe somebody will let me know in the comments. Is California still part of the United States? If it is, I can't tell. It's a bunch of incompetent leaders who was in favor of defunding the police. And now what? Do they want to double back on that? Because all of the leaders out there was like in favor, defund the police, defund the police. Now people going crazy. Crime is going wild. It's a city or damn near a whole state of anarchy. I mean, look at the reports. Like people running in and out of stores with garbage bags, just filling them up. The security guards ain't allowed to touch you. That's a lawsuit. The police, it ain't even no point of arresting a criminal because at the end of the day, they're not going to get charged. They're going to get let right back out, and the police are wasting their time. The police got to stand there with their thumb up their butt and just let the city run wild and let it be total anarchy. It's criminals from the East Coast going out to the West Coast because they know that they could get away with whatever they want because of the lack of leadership.
So much for being with us early this morning. And you know, I just saw a statistic which is quite amazing to me, that there were 11 smash and grab robberies reported throughout the city up till about a week ago, over a month-long period. 14 people arrested from those, all back out on the street. And you say that they're out on the street faster than the paperwork can be done. Explain.
Well, yeah, first we have to look, how do we get here? You know, the ACLU advocated for Proposition 47, which changed the sentencing guidelines. So right now, you can literally go out, do whatever you want, commit crimes, and you'll be out faster than the officers can finish the report. And that's a fact. You know, we're wondering how many times does somebody have to be arrested here in LA before they stay in jail? It's sad to say, but it's almost safer to hang out with Alec Baldwin on a movie set than to go shopping in Los Angeles right now. That's how crazy it is. It is so violent. We're telling people don't visit because we don't think we can keep you safe right now. And that's just sad to say.
It's literally LAP detectives saying don't come to California right now because we ain't got no control of the city. Because the leaders don't let the cops do their job. And on top of that, they was just laying off police officers because police didn't want to get the COVID shot. And on top of that, you defunding the police and you firing people for not getting the COVID shot. So now California, so soft on crime, you could do whatever you want. And not only that, It's the voters. Y'all voting for these radical Democrats that don't give a damn about nothing. They benefit off of the city being screwed up, but they say they for you. Defund the police. That's going to help black people. If you for refunding the police, then you're racist. Do you know they fighting for gun control? We going to get the guns off the street. These Democrats that liberal people are voting for, they want to take your right away to bear arms, and at the same time, they want to defund the police. So you can't even defend yourself. Criminals, they're going to have a gun no matter what. And the leaders don't want you to defend yourself, and they want to defund the police. Why would we vote for somebody who's openly running their campaign, talking about defunding the police, talking about they a BLM supporter? BLM is an organization that's anti-black. BLM is an organization that's anti-white. BLM is an organization that's anti-family. BLM is a radical, racist, Marxist, terrorist organization. If BLM take over the country, the whole country will turn into California, because BLM and the letter mafia is running California right now, and that's why it's being torn apart, because the representation of California is incompetent leaders who support anarchy. They need to double back on this, right? Are they going to do anything? Are they going to step their game up? Is Gavin Newsom going to step his game up? They need National Guard. They need to refund the police and get some cops up in there. And they need to start prosecuting criminals and stop being so soft on crime, or else nothing's going to change. Women are getting raped. Stores are getting looted. People getting socked upside the head. It's literally a free-for-all in California. And if anybody that speak out against it, like me, I'm an Uncle Tom. I'm a coon for stating the obvious. But then a lot of Democratic people, liberals, the voters, y'all vote for these crazy radical people that destroy California. Then y'all want to move y'all liberal asses to conservative states. Y'all want to go to Texas and then vote liberal policies in there. Then y'all want to go to Florida, another red state, and then vote liberalism there. Liberalism, it actually does not work in reality. Liberal ideology does not work in reality. It sounds good to say, we're for the people. We're by the people. We want to give you free stuff. Look at California. The crisis at the border is ridiculous, and Kamala Harris ain't nowhere to be found, and she's supposed to be in charge of the border. California has open borders. California defunded police. California got all these gun restrictions. You can't even defend yourself against undocumented people that literally come over here to commit crime. It is ridiculous. More people need to speak out against it. Stop voting for these Democrats. I told y'all, a vote for a Democratic Party is a vote for terrorism. The Democratic Party is the party of treason, literally.
California is planning a new gun control law modeled after a restrictive abortion ban in Texas. The proposed law would let private citizens sue manufacturers, sellers, or distributors of assault weapons for at least $10,000 per violation. It's based on a controversial Supreme Court ruling which allowed Texas's Republican-proposed abortion ban to stay in place. That ban avoided normal legal challenges by enabling private citizens to enforce it instead of state officials, allowing Texans to sue anyone who helps a woman get an abortion after 6 weeks of pregnancy. California Governor Gavin Newsom said Saturday he would work with legislators to draft a similar gun control proposal to, quote, protect people's lives, where Texas used it to put women in harm's way. While California banned the manufacture and sale of many assault-style weapons for decades, a federal judge deemed it unconstitutional and overturned it in June. While allowing the Texas law to remain in effect, the Supreme Court ruled that abortion providers can continue suing to block it. Expressing concern over the decision, U.S. President Joe Biden said it was still encouraging that the court would allow those legal challenges.
Gavin Newsom is literally one of the worst governors in the country. He's literally trying to pass bills in California to sue gun manufacturers for producing guns, for producing ammo, because apparently the guns got a mind of their own. It's not the criminal fault, it's gun manufacturers' fault. He want to go hard on gun manufacturers and ignore the actual criminals who's committing a crime. Gavin Newsom ain't got no damn sense. I don't know why the hell people in California did not put Larry Elder in there. It don't make no sense. This guy has no clue what he's doing. He's a failure when it comes to controlling the COVID. He's a failure when it comes to controlling crime in a state. The guy don't give a damn. He send his kids to private school while he tell your kids they can't go to school because of the virus. Gavin Newsom is in favor of defunding the police. Gavin Newsom is destroying California. California is its own country, is a country of anarchy and total chaos. Now, the thing is, he's trying to pass more gun restrictions, all because liberals is upset about Texas abortion law. So they're trying to do certain things to put certain stuff in place so they could literally go against people's constitutional right to form their own form of gun control, to the point where it's going to be damn near impossible to even own a firearm. I'm sure if it's up to him, he'll have a mandatory buyback program, because don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. Democrats do not want you to bear arms. Democrats want you to turn your guns in, because once you do that, they can literally control the First Amendment and stop your freedom of speech. They already trying to stop gatherings with the whole COVID thing. They're trying to take your firearm so then they can lock you in your damn house and you can't come outside. Please, Democrats, stop voting for less freedom of speech, because anything you say that goes against the left narrative, that's considered hate speech. Anything you say that's against the left narrative is considered racist. And if you're black and you speak out against the left narrative, then you are Uncle Tom. You a coon. You an N-word. Now, am I wrong? What am I saying that's wrong? We need the right to bear arms. Gun manufacturers are not responsible for the individual action that he makes or commit a crime with a firearm. If that's the case, why don't we sue Ford? Why don't we sue BMW every time a car gets into an accident and a life is taken on the road? Why don't we do that? Why don't we just sue hammer companies, people that make tools, the manufacturers that make tools that could be used as weapons, or kitchen supply companies that supply knives and forks that people are being killed with? You could literally turn anything into an assault weapon, right? Anything could be used as a so-called assault weapon. They want to make an assault weapon ban in California. Like I said, and I'll say it 100 times, the same people that want to take your right to bear arms away and don't believe in self-defense are the same people that also is in support of defunding the police and laying off police because some police officers refuse to get the jab. Now, let me know what you think about what I said. Let me know what you think about these news stories and these headlines that's coming up lately. California is literally under attack, and I feel bad for Christian conservative people that's still trying to live a normal life. I feel bad for business owners who is trying to maintain their business while the leadership is allowing crackheads to take a dump right outside of your business. The leadership that's allowing people to shoot heroin right outside of your place of business. The lack of leadership that's allowing criminals and thugs to run up into your shop and load trash cans up in shopping carts and run right out. The security guards ain't allowed to touch you. The police, they not going to do nothing. If you call the cops, what's the point of even coming? Because it's so many pro-criminal laws and anti-police laws, all you got to do is look at a criminal wrong and you're going to lose your job as a police officer up in California. Especially if it's a white police officer and he just so happened to lay one fingerprint on a black person. It's open season out there. It's open chaos. Literally, it's people that's in high places that's saying, do not come to California. It's not a good time for vacation in LA or San Francisco. All of these places are just being completely destroyed and ruined. More people need to speak out about it. I wonder, do all these liberals know that they are literally voting for this party of treason? Then they want to run away from what they voted for. Literally, the people that's voting for this kind of leadership are the ones that's running. California's going to hell in a handbasket. Let's speak up against it. Let's vote these people out. Midterms are coming up. Let's get them out. Anyway, my name is Nate Savage. Like my video, share my video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And make sure you hit that bell, please. I'm counting on y'all. Thank you. I'm out.